That's the right.
You are great. Hey,
You know, see that in there.
He lifted me high when my enemy tried to put me down in shame. He lifted me higher. Jehovah lifted me higher. Jehovah lifted me higher. When my enemy tried to put me down in shame, He lifted me higher. Hey, come and see the man, Jesus the man. Come and see the man, Jesus the man. Hey, come and see the man, Jesus the man. The man will show me everything that I am. Hey, He made the blind to see, Jesus the man. The deaf to hear, Jesus the man. Oh, He made the lame to walk, Jesus the man. The man will show me everything that I have done. Yes,
Too playful, man. When I get to school early in the morning, I used to play tennis.
Yeah,
And then there was this teacher.
meet you.
Wait. Oh. And there was this teacher that he practiced like decency. Man, I would be so sweating in the queue, line up for devotion. He just called me from the queue. Why are you so sweaty? I was playing. Are you here to play? One dozen clean, not in the commodity. So I got flogged every day to change, and then I stopped.
Every day?
Every day.
Yeah.
12 or 6. And I was so stubborn to be playing. Okay, even during lunch hour, I'm not supposed to play with that thing. I was supposed to play the game. So, and then I was so stubborn, sometimes I hide, and then they complain with me, the teacher, and then I will receive my strokes. So, during the... So, like, on 6th grade, my mom, as I told you, she was like doing business, and then she came. When she came, not knowing that she saw my first mock examination, and then she prepared a nice meal, everything, and then I was home. Oh, happy to see my mom. And she prepared me meal. I ate. And then she asked, like, have you guys sat for the first mock? And I was like, no, well, they're still trying to fix the date for all that. And I said, okay. And so she said, okay, later on, after I've rested a lot. And then she was like, Mama, come here, let's discuss something. And then she opened the report card. And I was like, oh, damn. And I was like, oh, damn. That was the worst
beating
and last beating message of my mother. And then when I got to school, I thought like there was this teacher. Like he was like my class teacher, and also like he was teaching social studies, math, science, and all this. Okay, math and sciences. So like he drew an examination, and then I was so serious in studying. And then I got something like 94%, 96%. And then he was like, you are a good head. The only thing about you is like you're too playful.
Stubborn.
And stubborn, yeah. And then like he took up responsibility to at least to, like he was like having this kind of like after school lessons.
Oh, okay.
So and then he told my mother, and then I started attending. So it was like paying key attention to me because like he realized that I'm a smart person, and then all I need was to be pushed by someone, to be guided by someone. Second mock, yeah, bloody shoots to the sky. My mom was happy. See, from the big coconut. So all that happened and everything, and then by then like it was really difficult for us, and then so after okay before going to 6th grade, like we were in Grassville. There was this family issue that ended up like getting everybody out of the whole family house and everything because of someone's selfishness or something that went wrong, some family issue that went bad, and then the whole family like there was an issue, and then so everybody like moved to
You don't want
Israel.
to talk about the issue?
Really,
We
it
can
was
talk about it later.
okay. So so that was why we moved from Grassfield to Pipeline, same east side of town. Call it Pipeline, like approved school, like
Just you and your
me and my
immediate-
mom, my grandmother, my sister, my aunt, like my mom younger sister.
Where was your dad at this time?
I had no relationship with my dad.
I know you told me that.
All this were happening when like he was not around. So and then we moved to Pipeline, and then we sat to the National Primary School Examination, the NPSC. By then I got like 344. And if you had like 344, you're one of the good students. And 300 and above or something. So and then I moved to Methodist Boys High School because like like it was difficult. The grade I had, I could attend any school but a distance. Because like moving from the east to the west side of town, it cost a lot, and then so it was really a tough decision for me to make. Me and my parents. So like I moved to Methodist Boys High School. I was there, GSS 1, Junior Secondary School 1, and then I moved to my aunt. She was staying at KC. Yeah. I moved to her, and then I was. Okay, when we were there, like my first, first time, like I came third. Then my uncle was like, "My man, you need to do better."
Eh,
Yeah.
that out of how many?
Well, because like football was my thing. Man, they would ask me to do something. I'll play football from morning till evening, and then later in the evening I try to do whatever.
So if you cut off football, you could have canceled.
Yeah, if I could have started like focus a little bit. So that went back, and then GSS 1 and GSS 2, we moved from KC to Kintom. So the distance also, like we've changed like location now. So now we moved to the west side of town, and then I have to move from Kintom. I'll be like traveling from Kintom to KC every day for schooling.
Wow.
Yeah. So and then GSS 3, like we do like a change of school, because even that like I'll be at school, I'll be like on the streets till 5, 6, because by then I have my younger cousin, like he was attending like a primary school also in KC. So after school I have to wait for him until after school, and then I pick him up, and then we get home. So it was not like an easy thing, because I'll be on the street with the younger cousin till after
You don't know what
late.
happened.
Yeah, so like then we like we do like a transfer of school, and by then I did playfulness and everything. Like I was really, really, really not too focused, because by the time I'll get to school, maybe I'll be late and I'll be scared, because when you're late, like you receive some strokes. Yeah, so sometimes I also skip school and all those stuff. So and then they realize that sometimes I skip school, so then they be like, "My man, you know what? We need to do a change of school." So we changed. Like I took a transfer from Methodist School and then to St. Edwards.
Damn.
Yeah, so and St. Edwards were like few blocks away from my house. in
Okay,
Kenton.
that's not bad.
Yeah. So and then so I attended St. Edwards for like GSS 3. and then started to the Becker, and then moved to Prince of Wales.
What made you want to study physics and math?
Well, it was by default, but I ended up love what I was doing. By then, like when we started, like my first was because I started was twice. My first was due to like carelessness and all the stuff. Like I had 4 subjects, which is physics, mathematics, and English.
That's not bad. 3 of the subjects are in your area.
Yeah, and then I was like and then I told my uncle like well, I want to attend like Milton Magai because Milton Magai is also an institution that more focused on engineering and all this stuff. And he was like, "Are you crazy? Have you ever heard about Milton Magai like name in this house?" Because my uncle, if you don't attend for a college, you don't like you're not a graduate. So like it was like, man, just prepare your mind. You're going to take this exam again.
I like
So yeah, so I prepared my mind and then
it's those people like that that like bring out greatness in other people.
yeah. So and then I had to take the exam again. And when I took the exam, I had like math, English, physics, engineering science, technical drawing, and core science.
Baby, you don't want to nap?
You wanna know?
No, I want to lay down and talk. Maybe take like a 20-minute nap.
No, like man, people sleep all day.
Okay.
So
But let's keep
I
talking.
had this subject, and then by then in university, like if you want to study engineering, you must have chemistry. But now like it has changed. Like now if you don't have chemistry but you have like core sciences, it will substitute. If you don't have mathematics but you have further mathematics, it will substitute. Because like in university you don't do like pure mathematics anymore. You do like your
Power couple to the door. Power couple to the door now.
Now go. Why you don't wear your slippers? You can't get up back mountain.
It's babe. You want me to ruin my outfit?
It's color.
Come on.
Papa, thank you. Papa, thank you.
Papa, thank you.
Papa, thank you. Papa, thank you. Papa, thank you.
Papa, thank you.
Papa, thank you. Papa, thank you. Papa, thank you. Papa,
Papa, thank you.
Jesus, thank you.
Jesus, thank you.
Yeah, Yahweh, thank you. Yeah, Jesus, thank you. Jesus, thank you. Yahweh, thank you. Papa, thank you. Papa, thank you. you, Yahweh, thank you.
Yahweh, thank you.
Yahweh, thank you.
Yahweh, thank you.
For all the good things, Yahweh, thank you. For the good health, Yahweh, thank you. Yahweh, thank you. Yahweh, thank you. You say, quick, tell, don't ask from the song. From Akamarama to Papa, thank you.
That's change.
Me, I get two. Na baby God, show me the size of your God, na baby God, na baby God. I don't forget it. Show me the size of your God, na baby God, na baby. Show me the size of your God, na baby God, na baby. Show me the size of your king, na baby God, na baby. Show me the size of your God, na baby God, na baby God. What did they sing low sing? You.
Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey.
Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey.
All the housemaid and let come. All the viewers them now waiting.
Now Madam Chief.
Madam Chief, chief
In wifey.
Okay, yes.
Madam
Chief, and chief in wifey. Madam Chief, and chief in wifey.
all the housemaid and let come. Viewers, all the viewers and let come. Who don't know let can make it get away?
Sunday.
Madam Chief. Now the time.
Who don't know let can make it get away? Sunday.
No. Who don't know let can make it get
You don't
away?
say all the housemates and let
Because
come.
Who don't know let can let go get away on Sunday?
Cause now very nice. Cause now, yeah. Cause now we chief in wifey. Yeah.
Madam
Chief, now chief in wifey.
Okay, what are you gonna
Madam Chief, now chief in wifey.
all the housemaid and let come. All the viewers and let come. Who don't know let can make it get away? Now we chief in wifey. Madam Chief,
Yeah,
now we chief in wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey. All the housemaid and let come. All the viewers them let come. Who don't know let can make it get away? Now we chief in wifey.
Hey,
Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey. All the housemaid and let come. All the viewers them let come. Who don't know let can make it get away? Now we chief in wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey. All the housemaid and let come. All the viewers and let come. Who don't know let can make it get away? Now we chief in wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey. All the housemaid and let come. All the viewers and let come. Who don't know let can make it get away? Now we chief in Sunday. Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey. All the housemaid and let come. All the viewers and let come. Who don't know let can make it get away? Now we chief in one.
Oh, let me sing, now we chief. Madam Chief, now we chief in love.
I love her. Madam Chief, now we chief in wifey. All the housemaid and let come. no let her make it get away.
Now we chief you wife.
Madam Chief, now we chief
you wife. Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey.
all that house with the leg.
All the viewers and lekam.
Who don't know let her make it get away. Now we chief you
Wifey. Do that next. Now we chief you wife. Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. All the house with them lekam. All the viewers them lekam. Who don't know let her make it get away. Now we chief you wifey.
Madam Chief, now we chief you wife.
Oh, now we chief, now we.
Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. All the house with the leg. All the viewers and leg. Who don't know let her make it get away.
Now we chief you wifey. Now we.
Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey.
Now we sing there.
Madam Chief, now we chief you
Wifey.
all the house with the leg. All the viewers and leg. Who don't know let her make it get away. Now we chief you wifey.
Hey, Madam Chief. Now we chief you wifey. Madam Chief. Now we chief you wifey. All the housemaid and come. All the viewers them come.
Who don't know let her make it get
Away. Now we chief you wifey. Hey,
Madam Chief, Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. All the viewers them leg. Who don't know let her make it get away. Now we chief you wifey.
Let me sing.
Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey.
Let me sing.
Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. All the house with the leg.
All the viewers them who don't know let her make it get away. Now we chief you wifey.
Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. All the house with the leg. All the viewers and leg. Who don't know let her make it get away.
Now we chief you wifey.
Yeah, Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey.
Let me sing.
Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. All the house with the leg. All the viewers and leg. Who don't know let her make it get away.
Now we chief you wifey. Hey,
Madam Chief,
now we chief you wifey. Hey, Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. All the housemaid and welcome. All the viewers them welcome.
Who don't know let her make it get away.
Now we chief you wifey. Hey, Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. Hey,
Madam
now we chief you wifey.
All the house with the leg. All the viewers them leg. Who don't know let her make it get away. Wifey, Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. All the house with the leg. All the viewers them leg. Who don't know let her make it get away.
Now we chief you wifey.
Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. All the house with the leg.
Oh yes.
All the viewers them leg.
Oh yes.
Who don't know let her make it get away. Now we chief you wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. Madam Chief, now we chief you wifey. All the house with the leg. All the viewers them leg. Who don't know let like I make it get away. Now we chiefing wifey.
Oh, let me sing.
Madam Chief, now we chiefing wifey.
Hey,
Madam Chief, now we chiefing wifey.
all the housemates let come.
All the viewers them let come. Would I not let come make it get away? Now we chiefing wifey.
Let me sing, let me sing.
Madam Chief.
Thank you.
Yes,
Wonderful song.
Thank you. Let's go. Yeah. Madam Chief, now we chiefy wifey. Let me sing, let me sing.
Madam Chief, now we chiefing wifey.
Oh, let me sing.
All the housemates they let
Oh,
come.
viewers.
All the viewers they let
Oh,
come.
Uda.
Would I not let come make it get away?
Hey, now we chiefy wifey. Oh, let me sing, let me sing. Madam Chief, now we chiefy wifey. Oh, let me sing, let me sing. Madam Chief, now we chiefy wifey. Hey,
All the housemates they let
Oh,
come.
the viewers.
All the viewers them let
Oh, Uda,
come.
Uda,
Would
Uda,
I not let
make
come
it
make it
get
get
away.
away? Now we chief.
Oh,
Imagine the story. Madam Chief, now we chiefing wifey.
oh, let me sing, let me sing.
Madam Chief, now we chiefing wifey.
Oh, the
All the
housemates.
housemates they let
Oh,
come.
viewers.
All the viewers them let come. Would I not let come make it get away? Now we chiefing wifey.
Oh, Christiana Dede, Madam
Chief, now we chiefing wifey.
Oh, let me sing.
Madam Chief, now we chiefing wifey.
Oh,
All the housemates they let come.
Hey, all the viewers.
All the viewers them let
Oh,
come.
yeah.
Would I not let me get away? Now we chiefing
wow.
wifey.
Let me sing, let me sing. Madam
Chief, now we chiefing wifey.
Oh,
Madam Chief, now we chiefing wifey. All the housemates they let come. All the viewers them let come. Would I not let her make it get away? Now we chiefing wifey.
hey. Madam Chief, now we chiefy wifey. Let me sing, let me sing.
Madam Chief, now we chiefing
Oh, the
wifey. All the
housemates.
housemates they let come.
Oh,
All the viewers them let come. Would I not let her make it get away? Now we chiefing wifey. Me the beats.
Afis, Afis, Debbie,
Madam Chief, now we chiefing wifey. Madam Chief, now we chiefing wifey. All the housemates they let come. All the viewers them let come. Would I not let her make it get away? Now we chiefing wifey.
Let me sing, dear God, hey, let me chiefy wifey.
No, mama.
Let me sing, let me dance,
Mm-mm.
hey, let me chiefy wifey. All the housemates they let come. Yeah, would I not let her make it get away? Now we chiefy wifey.
Wait, Sunday, Kika. On Monday.
Oh, housemates.
Yes, Madam Chief.
It's time for another treasure box clue. Everyone to the living room.
Where are you from? We say everyone to the living room anyway. We live in Campus. Treasure box, go. Treasure box, treasure box. Chief, now we come, oh. Chief, now we come, oh. Come for tell you I do. Chief, now we come, oh. Hey, Chief, now we come, oh. We come for tell you I do. It's so in size. Fourth.
A long skip play with it. Like foot, yeah.
Maybe today is the size.
Monday's clue. It's red. Tuesdays. It's long. Wednesdays. Kids play with it. Today's clue for the treasure box is it crawls. It crawls. It's red. It's long. Kids play with it. It crawls.
It's what?
It crawls. Should I roll my R's? It crawls.
C-R-A-W-L.
It crawls. It's red. It's long. Kids play with it. It crawls. And that's the clue for today.
I know, Papa.
And since you're all gathered, I think we should play a fun game of The Chief Says. The Chief Says. I'm sure you're familiar with Simon Says, but in this house, the Chief says. The Chief says, hop on one leg. Hop on one leg.
Hop on one leg.
So the rules of the game: if the Chief says hop on one leg, you hop on one leg. If I give you an instruction without saying the Chief says, and you do it, you're out. The Chief says hop on one leg. The Chief says, clap your hands. The Chief says, spin around. Now touch your toes. You're out.
You're all out. See, Chief says.
I didn't say the Chief says touch your toes. Have a seat.
Easy, though. No.
The Chief says, nod your head. Nod your head.
Did you touch your toes? Well, you're not out.
The Chief says, raise your right hand. The Chief says, raise your left hand. The Chief says, clap 3 times. The Chief says, clap 3 times. The Chief says, hop on your right leg. The Chief says, spin around. The Chief says, clap your hands. Now sit down. Ooh, smooth. The Chief says, everyone to the kitchen.
Fuck.
The chief says, everyone to the pool table.
Pool table.
To the living room now. Tough. Pick a ball. The chief says, pick a ball. The chief says, drop your ball. The chief says, pick a ball. Drop your ball. The chief says, drop your ball. The chief says, go to the living room. The chief says, jump. The chief says, clap. The chief says, jump. The chief says, clap. Chief says, jump. Chief says, clap. Chief says, jump. Clap. Jump. I almost got you. The chief says, clap. The chief says, jump. Chief says, clap. Chief says, clap. Was that a jump or a clap? I'll let that slide.
We can't hear. We can't hear. No, let that slide. We can't hear.
The chief says, sit. Chief says, stand. Chief says, sit. Chief says, stand. Chief says, sit. Chief says, stand. Chief says, clap. Sarai, the chief did not say sit.
So I'm out.
Yes, you're out. Chief says, clap. Chief says, sit. Chief says, jump. Chief says, clap. Sit. Almost got you. To the kitchen. Sit. Chief says, sit. Clap. Chief says, jump. Chief says, jump. Chief says, right hand up. Left hand up. Lawrence, you're out.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Wait, it's well.
Makiatu and Muhammad, could you please move to the orange chair? Thank you. Chief says, jump. Chief says, sit. Chief says, stand. Chief says, clap. Chief says, jump. Chief says, sit. Chief says, clap. Chief says, clap. Chief says, right hand up. Right hand down. Macchiato? Is that? That's your Napoli. Your Napoli to the blue chair. Chief says stand. Chief says jump. Chief says clap. 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 Clap. Chief says sit. Chief says stand. Chief says jump. Chief says jump. Chief says jump. Chief says sit. Chief says stand. Chief says stand. Chief says nod your head. Chief says clap. Sit. Jump. Tough group. Chief says sit. Chief says clap. Chief says clap. Chief says stand. Chief says jump. Chief says sit. Jump. Chief says jump. Chief says to the kitchen, everyone. Chief says jump. Chief says jump. Chief says clap. Chief says clap. Chief says clap. Clap. To the living room, everyone. Chief says jump. Jump. Clap. Jump. Chief says jump. Chief says jump. Chief says clap. Clap. Macchiato. Almost got you. Chief says clap. Bernadette, I missed your name. Chief says clap. Chief says clap. To the living room now. Chief says to the living room now. Chief says sit. Chief says stand. 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 Chief says sit. Now stand. Chief says stand. Chief says sit. Chief says stand. Chief says sit. Chief says sit. Chief says stand. 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 Sit. Stand. Chief says stand. Chief says sit. Jump. Bernadette. Chief says jump. Chief says sit. Chief says stand. Chief says jump. Chief says sit. Chief says jump. Sit. I'm thinking we have a tie, but I'm going to keep going. Sit. Chief says sit. Chief says stand. Chief says jump. Chief says sit. Chief says jump. Chief says sit. Chief says jump. Sit. Chief says sit. Chief says clap. Chief says jump.
Madam, we have 2 defaulters.
We didn't stand up.
Watch that
We
video.
never stand up. We never stand up.
Chief says sit. Chief says clap. Clap. Got you that time, Bernadette.
We are warrior.
Chief says jump. Chief says sit. Chief says clap. 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 Clap. Chief says jump. Chief says jump. Chief says sit. Chief says jump. Chief says clap. Augustine, you didn't do what the chief said. You're out.
So you think gonna do?
Oh no. The chief said he stopped.
It's okay, don't clap. It will man still clap for you.
Chief says, Chief says jump. Chief says sit. Chief says jump. Chief says stand. Chief says jump. Chief says sit. Chief says stand. Chief says jump. Chief says sit. Chief says stand. Chief says clap. Chief says clap. Chief says clap. Chief says sit. Chief says stand. 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 Sit. Chief says sit. Chief says clap. Chief says sit. Mohammed, the chief didn't say stand. Victor, you won. Now that was a fun challenge. No points.
She find a man and bloody for points.
Maybe we could play another game.
Body paper, yeah. Sarah.
It's so long. Kids play with it and it crawls.
The game safe. I don't, yeah, no, me no be no safe say. I don't be know the rules say, you know, for we
Yes.
say just, you know,
Yeah,
call
this
chief
is
for name.
example.
Let's say, all the thing they
Like
inside
every
and that,
crowd,
all the thing they inside and that, you need to yell to it.
They don't have.
You want cup, you want cup.
We don't have cup.
When you have, when you go to South Africa, they divert them to you.
You know, say Sunday can be easy.
They will mind the television, they would have food.
See the Thursday now, tomorrow next to my body thing.
What's up with that thing?
I mean, Friday, forget. And the Friday, then Saturday back to next one. And the Friday will be Saturday.
You will not go to Saturday again.
We go Saturday, we'll come on, we'll come back party, forget. We'll go pool with her.
After don't do that,
The day will come on a pool. One day, no be day we'll go na pool, go party back. We do, and I be same day, I be one Saturday. Nine, last week. Nine, I thought we could cancel. We go pool after pool, no come party. We do that and then no go pool. And the driver tell us one particular time they will go pool, come party.
another Friday will go and nobody, nobody again.
I will go there. I will come there Halloween.
Nice. So when was it?
After the Halloween, we not go again, no side.
Who's telling Mami?
Saturday can. Ah, now Wednesday will be no. Halloween no be go. Halloween na Wednesday. On the Friday. On the Friday.
Thursday, be when the temptation at Thursday, baby.
What's up with Thursday?
When?
I be Friday, Saturday, no say no king girl party day. No can.
You go let Paula take on you at the pool side? Me they go na that beach you see go. Astaghfirullah. MK nobody never play. Gabriel over baby. I don't kick camp, I don't score for them baby. Baby I powerful so bad. All my they score pa. All my they score pa. I know. For me, America that they bought more labor people. Of course they me we are taken. And they could have a man.
And they're not.
Yeah.
Come on, this pot, you want what's inside the bag? No. I go here, put it. Don't go inside. I don't think long in the okay, that's what I
Tell her for court process.
period. I work tonight.
Okay, so you're not living in last day. So divided by 100 watch. What they showcase. No, if another day you divided by the watch, don't say you're gonna do. You can't see divided.
Yeah, you pot? I didn't quite a pick so.
Don't see what you make her fast. You put some boku na yan.
For the boku, like I put some boku na me.
Fuck me. Yeah, we need the chops. That fry, yeah. The fry, no one at the press. Yeah, put this in there. Hey, let's go. Hey, no, put it. Put it. Twice. This.
John is up on it. John is up on it. Go police toasts. Where's my?
If I go take with them, because I'm going to take a look at the maker. Wait. Take all I want. Or if I go change them. If I go change them. Oh, let me don't cut some.
You don't cut her?
Yeah. Turn them. No, he put her inside. Eh. Oh, no, no. He put some from a distance. That's all. Yeah. You look, eh? You look.
One. Two. But you have two still. So the same thing apply. Either I put her for luck. Okay. You get 2 for playback. You still get 1. That's in upstairs. Play. I get 2. Should I knock my ball? Okay.
I'm Yono.
No, like ball I put to say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, explain.
Fuck. Ah, I almost said it.
I must knock her. Wait, I get 2. You miss. Okay, play.
Sorry.
Okay, Wilson. Okay, you missed this. So
No, I don't miss out.
Okay, play.
It's touch and just not go inside.
Okay.
Hey,
Go there.
come on. See, not see me they play.
Play. Shut I'm go for another guy. See you body pa play go link there.
That's fine.
You better
I
talk.
want to see ya. I know why. Make a beat on yourself.
And 2. One. Very good. Okay. Play. You can change onto this short one. Okay. I can finish it quickly. Okay. Play them up, play. Okay.
I need to change my fucking stick.
Get 2. Somebody for the add the rest one say me could that rest. Okay.
I get 2.
I don't know.
We
Okay.
miss you.
Okay. Carry on. Ay. Give me. ABC. Find spot up with people. When you miss them back. Told you.
So not like bad. But I make Bengi back in miss you. Yes. This is just one. I again say.
Okay. Miss you. Okay. Put some things here now. Okay. Okay. I get 2. Hey boy, come back. Don't stay. Wait, I get 2 you miss. You didn't miss bad.
I know you're not talking with all the balls on the table.
Okay. Right inside it.
Like, ow. Because me and you don't know they together. So why they like say call it cost now when? So baby they form bad.
Oh what?
One man I mean no.
Oh what?
They like bad.
Oh what? They like bad. What?
And they tell you like
The face. Oh what?
Baby they form
Bad. What? Like one man I mean
One
no.
man I mean no.
Oh what? Yee. That's what's up. They lie bad. Like me, Onina.
And she actually my childhood friend, best friend.
This now, me. They lie bad. Onina, me no. Yeah, city like say. Hey, me, I get Pringles. I can't take them. Balance Pringles yesterday. Balance Pringles. I like that song though. Do me, do you? Hey, Chief, they play that song there for me. Malane. Ricardo Banks, a busy feature Ricardo Banks. Someone called the popo. No, me like. This girl is fire burning under them. I say you got me loco. Oh yeah. I beg you, baby, give me one more chance, baby, come along me. Come along, say come on, mommy. Nedwa. My business.
Money eyes. 1 million money eyes. My answer. 1 million money eyes. Okay, no problem. You will get start talking again. I see 1 million money eyes.
This is a certified professor. This professor.
Wait, someone about that.
Down certified professor. Down.
No, really shake.
I see later. I will write here. You report. You GTT report.
Janet, can you help me, please?
Go help her open that neighbor.
Just for open for shaker.
Hey, shaker. Let's say they sit down there.
Because the one way you can tell, get man the way they can tell, and the one way they can tell, get man the way they can tell, and the one way they can tell. No, but I ever said smart. Let's have to go and tell the one way they can tell. Watch. Say another way they put, another they put for you.
No, I don't count.
So in the back, they trick you. You work so hard, but they put your name in a book for you. Put your name in a book for you. You surprise her, then trick you. Not tell and say you didn't tell and say you send him money. Searching for information, not for anybody. Everybody knows somebody, everybody. Feel free, baby, not forget. Where they hype, make you not forget. You secrets, time you don't make you not forget. I see, yes, say you must for sense. Because the one way you can tell, come on, the way they can tell. And the one way they can tell, come on, the way they can. And the one way they can tell, no, but ever set smart. Then they set smart too. Except they go and tell the one way they can tell. I also sue, they must put for you. I go keep tick behind the mouth just in case sleep. And this little song go there. Sleep with one eye closed, just in. Don't really wanna cheat, but
just in case.
One girl to a man.
It's a waster.
Yeah, keep tick behind the mouth.
Just in case.
Sleep with one eye closed.
Just in case.
Don't really wanna cheat, but yeah. Oh man, the rest says, hey. Galabi no say you go there till the end. You in the stormy weather, you ride for me to death. Hey, Eminence music. Galabi no say you go there by my side, oh. How I for do if you know they are with me. Hey, when the mother goes wrong, you there for me, oh. When the mother goes wrong. So now you there by my side. Said I gonna love you to the end. I got the manaku. Baby never can hear me. Magic Shan. Magic Shan. Make you exit like a magician. Huh?
I think poetic combination.
I tell you. Come on. This year, better go follow me. This year, I will fulfill my destiny. This year, this year, I will be married. Okay, that clip they are vexed. They shoot me, they don't show me side. Well, now, when I just I call them extra. I mean, I be extra.
Okay.
Also, I go back to Ketas, then shoot once, then shoot some scene to Ketas. So I go back. But also, I don't see no fire. They don't make fine. They don't shoot me, they don't show me side. Really keep come on. Actually, Ketas one, yeah.
Wait, watch my hotel is 5 past come up.
Okay, tell us now, go to so you go kill a bit tomorrow.
I lie. Let's shoot me, let's shoot me at God. Let's shoot me,
Low.
I mean, brother. Tell me, brother, what they use for living.
Yeah. I remember.
But that's story for the gods.
Yeah.
You come and you have pay that money there.
You see?
Oh no, wait. Okay, now talk. You not talk now.
I pay.
You see?
Right.
He say, "Hey Sam, look at me pass my fine boy business
Come
for this
boy
clip
business
here."
now. Hey, let's see ba.
Okay, we know anything Sam. Okay, we need the part this clip here again.
He say, "Hey, I'm not the artist oh. What's on now?" Woke up this morning to the sound of children playing on the street, calling to each other. So, you know that singing song? Eh? Donny Major. Donald Lee.
For me, Pete.
Wake up
And
this
this guy,
morning to the sound of children playing on the street, calling to each other. No kayeto, no kayeto. Stepped out of my door, see this woman is sell. They call and say, "You don't buy you cherry, you don't buy you cherry." Well, that's the sound of my city, Freetown City. Every part of my city, every part that I am. Nobody sees, nobody knows everything that I am, everything that I want so far. You're the only place that we know, only place we call home. People have different cultures, different cultures.
Price don't go up.
Huh?
Say price don't go up.
Bad.
Clip level now, that will be do free now, no more.
Huh?
Say clip level, that will be do free do.
Hey, pa! Hey! Oh God, don't talk as small. Sam. I'm so proud of
But you know
you watch you assess. The DFG not there again, no. You know that DFG, eh?
Yeah.
DFG not there again. DFG done. This polo for don't find more if they don't use other color. The pink and the red is not they don't be black or white.
No, not a hater. The thing is for no color coding. I know to you any now. you are taking the keys.
It's implant like avatar. Yep.
You can't butcher again.
I got look if you say that granny picking. Oh.
You don't know.
No, like me say like now the way yeah. Mama, I want to get her. What up? You bet. You don't get.
Only say, hey, you want to cut the hair like you? This is the kombucha yan. The time you say na story, you don't even explain anyhow.
Patch. Okay, we'll tell you this now. Start 11. Give me up. I say I watch me, so I'm not doing it.
It's one killer right now, angry. You're angry.
It's a package for the leaf. So now go pay no more. Now go pay the one day this leaf now. And this guy lucky, and this guy. It makes Sean weak.
You don't get it. You always get time, you don't go.
Don't juju me. Don't be. Baby, come alane me. Come alane. Baby, come bam.
This hour also, it's okay. I'm not going for like Olam. You cannot understand. Wait, then the Olam no more done. I can cut the 8 for you then. When I reach the leaf. You take that one.
Well, that left hand. We possible one work no more. It's impossible. I don't pull her, yeah. I feel same as so.
So me na me man for cut me. No.
Yeah.
You not be no.
Ah.
Hey, because they wonder.
No na Jaffa. No na Jaffa be name. What do you do man before you na kajoka? Na dey play for talk to.
You.
So now hypocrite. Even day. Jaffa.
But me and Nisa there so.
No, they're not for confirm because you're concerned.
Ow.
Something red. Look at the cap. Take out. So together in the workout and press.
Ask come on, baby, talk something.
No, you enough now.
Come on, say jogging now.
Of the universe,
Mwah.
I'm kiss bastard. I'm on 2 million.
They pay for kiss. I want to they pay for kiss here now. They pay for kiss. No, just answer no more. I want to know they pay for kiss. I want to know they pay for kiss.
Who they keep her in store? Then a bank. Equalize. Everybody can say free talk so say. I black out can for we lodge this. Youths there one for work. If work not there, how you expect them for it? Youths there one for work. If work not there, how you expect them for it? I pick. I just remember audition. So what's the talent? It's a missing. It they make. So we buy it make. Shan, Sabi Juliet.
Because Nadi.
Juju, you don't juju.
I just want to be at later.
Juju.
I just check if he at later.
Daddy, back.
No, I just check if he later.
You don't juju.
Daddy, back.
No, she's my friend. My Facebook friend. Once they support me, say you're a sister. Where they support? Yeah, but who of you run away for support with the Sabi and the back with it? So if we all go for a picture, they bad.
The
Yandy.
Yandy yo. I don't know.
No, me no.
I tell you, say one point I won Wednesday. You didn't win. You didn't. Because you must be online at the pots.
You want to play the winner? You want to play the winner?
You man don't wait for the head to line. You can go pick.
You're not saying a street form.
You pick the most valuable pump. Oh no, see, you want to use it and I play the attack on you.
What's it?
It's in a pump. That's what
You talk with me.
So, another person they pay me water rate.
Let's say the people say, who what's a pump better who get. You don't get pump back and ground. Hey, the assistant in the car back, so don't show. Yeah, baby. You lost though.
You wish. Hey, Lawrence, claim the table, Lord.
That's all. All the game not be here. I think that's all.
That's half away, but I don't have that.
I beat her. Because pots in one are the wrong pots. Now the judge team. All the people still have the validation.
Send them on top.
You see this one that counts now? All the set up breakfast and later. Appoint somebody. No, we need Mr. Sam. You don't really see. The blower and give up families.
So they claim him at the Vex.
Who are the claimer?
I don't know.
Nobody they claim.
Yeah, he's a command can put before me.
Why they watch? Why they watch? Why you they watch? They watch. Why they watch? In our works. If I see you watch with. In our talk.
Who say you sleep yesterday night?
Who say you sleep?
Not told her.
Not to tell you sleep.
I'm in bed sleep.
Confirm now.
Azus you sleep. You don't know.
Who
pay you food?
say you sleep yesterday?
I you sleep. If say na here August sleep. Abo pada mash.
Who say you sleep?
You know be filming near you?
Who say you sleep? You don't answer the question.
You know filming near you?
Who say you sleep?
You know near you asleep?
Before or
Kana diva.
you see confirmation. You see confirmation.
What's the singing name?
You see confirmation.
This morning.
What see them to so for? But if you watch Shanda, they will see.
So now so me take blind. It don't happen. Mommy, what? It don't happen, no. Eh? Hey, me now left me mama now I can't meet her at it. It's in the bill.
Why they go wonder some several possibilities? Me always not fine.
Come and say you're able to take care of you, man.
What do you mean come and say I'm able to take care of you, man? Wait, so now you for talk, me they take care of you? No.
So argue with her.
Me they take care of you.
Hey, look at Mariana, I know me, let me talk with her.
How me they take? You said what are they do for her?
Like waiting to explain. All waiting you for do now here they see the wine all the way around. And besides, where is 6
cooking I don't so.
No, in by cooking.
Now by cooking.
Yesterday no was here, not that here. Where is 6 today you don't. Even
Agonia ask her.
Na by near.
Agonia.
Baby Agonia.
Me back sorry for her for waiting.
Sorry for her.
Sorry for her for waiting.
Because I'm a man, I got just
not to him and
I'm a man.
Sweet mama.
Squad.
Marcos,
really? Full effect. No worry. Claim my
You know, Papi Show, Papi Show, so Papi Show, continue Papi Show.
What's Papi Show?
You know, you pass so. Papi Show.
Jogma is allowed.
Come on.
Papi Show, na you pass.
That not so.
You talk now.
You dey judge something way.
You
never judge something way.
Jogma
But he
is
keep coming
allowed.
back. He keep coming back.
And the finger is
Not all
loud.
through the show. Not all through the talk.
Not all till they talk. Una don't talk.
Una dey talk as they catch myself. Look at now.
Una don't talk.
Una watch am. Talk as they catch. Una dey argue judge the man. They can't find himself.
Why they cack? Now you they cack for yourself.
I dey cut classes.
Finger which side? Who you finger?
Jogma is
How me go?
allowed.
You know I cannot
finger
talk.
pussy.
Eh, you know I actually.
No, now you are the ask because now you are the person where
Enough
they
is
finger.
allowed. Enough is enough.
Enough
I
is
mean, I
allowed.
tell you, if not finger business, you want the pan.
Finger is allowed.
It's allowed. Once they come.
Me don't come on the last time I marry those.
Jogma is allowed.
Bet. That kind of me marry those.
Enough is enough.
Now that so.
Now
this. Now that so.
You know get my vex.
Mommy, what?
You know get my vex.
This look like a son I get for take check me na this house.
Now we
But hey, mommy, what?
Don't say you check. You step to the go one side. Now go the other side.
But you go lay down
Now
first.
for talk the activities and come and talk the activities where I
You
know.
just go lay down
That's
first.
anything over official.
Mommy, I go lay down first. Anytime I in a kitchen, not say they say I in a kitchen.
Finger is
I in a kitchen, not say they say I in a kitchen.
At the court, so
If I make you wound, what we done? You hear me? You hear me? So what we done? What we going to say? Can I hear you know? It's allowed.
You let snap then they jog you.
I'm not in Apple. No, boss, he jog me.
Exact.
Wait,
the pen on Jeremiah is loud.
I don't do anything pass off for me. I make a say me not a papa. I don't do papi. No.
No, with me.
No. We married also.
That's one fine story.
What a fine girl. As he turned 60, begin asking Mama. He say, Mama, I get one thing on me body. Mama.
How you dey act like say no position?
No, I have to let it out. I can't move. I left it out.
So that free now, now.
Me, I don't left am.
I said I left it out.
Me, I don't left am. Me, no effects for man.
And the effect for man best.
But the thing's simple. Lady asked a question.
Jogman is allowed.
You think I'm pussy?
You finger posting.
Me no.
I don't know who say finger dey. You finger posting na ya.
You know, we ask how you talk. You know, we ask how you talk.
You finger posting na ya.
You know, we ask how you talk.
Who that talk? Shana, you talk?
Na joke who that dey joke.
Finger is allowed. Jogman is allowed.
I'm serious.
Nami.
Very, very serious. I stay here. Me fool. In a bastard dog.
Hey, Dada dog.
So, you finger posting na ya.
Yeah, finger me.
When it happen?
Finger
When
is
you
allowed.
pull, and it still continue.
Well, we relationship don scatter.
About it scatter.
It don scatter.
Today, yeah, we dey scatter.
It don
Scatter.
Me, I'm single.
It don't spoil.
Don't spoil.
Me,
Don't
I'm
spoil.
single. Oh.
That party.
BBC News, me, I'm single. CNN News, me, I'm
Who's that with it? Yeah. Okay.
Me, the time when me dey lockdown 24 hours, and you dey go finger. Me dey punishment. Then you come back, you can't kiss me.
Okay. What's the careless party talk?
Finger is allowed.
You know me man if I take a back waiting by. Why we not jump fast sober?
make you feel like
We not jump fast sober. We not be not so now. I want for like me not be no. They say housemate. They don't say explanation. They say explanation mate. They say housemate. They don't say explanation mate. This is new housemate. Daddy what?
Who that read the news? Ask the broadcaster.
Come and tell me say.
Hey, you know me.
If he get.
Well, let me
Good
explain to
evening,
you.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Prime Time News.
Come on.
I'm your presenter, Samuel
Not
Weisberg.
forever you go to I don't go into
So, Mr. Victor,
But the
Yes, sir.
the news has been flying all over the air.
Continue
What do you
with
think
that.
about that?
Well, I can say most of the news are mere assumptions.
Me, I said, don't talk as
We are
somebody
looking for a
who
very
knows.
tangible evidence to.
Evidence is the right word.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because when you look at things, because
Chief,
we
me, I want the evidence of the proof.
We have
What
a
they
thing.
say, then they give me proof
Okay.
video.
We have Yana here.
So then they use like
Yana, can we
24
post
lockdown
question,
and we
please?
still gonna cut back.
Yana, can we post some
Cut session
questions?
is still
Something
going.
to
Well,
post
I'll go
question.
cut.
And they stand for
in this case, you look big past.
No, me, I go be your lawyer and your jury and the judge.
Me too, Yana, me too.
You they go cut for some
You want to go to court?
See?
Okay. Right. As a judge, I'll
No,
file the case.
no, this. I don't put around by the case.
You don't need to cheat, man. Matter don't need to cheat.
No, it don't spoil.
No, then for court case for me, I want to see proof
It don't
footage.
spoil.
Then for court
So you
case.
can show you
And the court case, no,
and
it's
this
that
guy.
attack.
Not to proof, it done already, but I just want to confirm, say,
No, wait,
okay,
no.
like
No, if I don't wait for the evidence.
Can't stand.
Yes, if I don't wait for the evidence. You don't judge. Like,
Once
you
you
judge.
evidence.
You want the
They say continue after. Why you get the time for go do them thing and day?
Oh, that you know no more. Not to sleep you ask.
Finger is loud.
When they see me knock me, I fall asleep.
Look at it. Depend right now. It depends now.
Yeah, all long head.
Me, I don't understand.
Yeah, all long head.
I tell you something that you feel saying easy for me person they can't take it.
I love it because you know that something. So I'll say
Not to no lie.
I go like, wait, not believe me.
Wait,
wait, go be.
He confirm
I dey like. Outside.
Wake him.
So you want straight to the boss? So you want straight to the boss?
Stand here.
Why be straight to the
I'm
boss?
not talk to me, man. This na me, man. I'm not
We're on a
talk to I'm not
housemates. Being a couple, no couple, we're on a housemates.
I want the person get this answer. Then I'll go. You finger you.
You finger you finger
Who finger who? Then the problem because me every day I'm supposed to see.
Say the finger. But no just from daddy one.
Wait to the wait forensic. We need forensic.
We need the finger.
Forensic.
We need the finger.
Okay. That was one.
Who's somebody? Show me the finger.
We need forensic.
Hey, watch out. Whose finger? Who's one my finger?
We need forensic. We need forensic. They are whether are the pathologists or what's what you call it. We can't go to Dr. Owis. Dr. Owis.
So the incident took place on Thursday, right? That was on Thursday. Halloween night was
Where
there.
you go finger?
Me, I don't finger post. I'll tell you something.
Let me
I'll tell you something post.
Amigo, I person they can't snap say you finger then, don't you say you not finger then?
Hey, well, if you post
Don't
it
you
to
snap, you not defend yourself back.
at the court plazas.
Now, but the plazas they can't do for court, so not forever in the court plazas.
Okay, at the court plazas.
Finger is loud. Now watch the plaza.
So, Sean, you say finger is allowed?
Yeah,
So, Mr. Victor, what do you think about finger is allowed?
The phrase is new to me. I'm new to the
As
phrase.
long as you are,
need
we
to
all
phrase
here
every
are
finger.
above
So,
18.
You cannot.
As long as you're above 18, fingering is allowed.
What is fingering?
It's the movement of all the fingers into one place that is called the genital to toe part of the human body.
August, you laugh this talk here. It look remind you of something.
Who make it?
Why they smile and they talk say finger
You know why I
finger?
usually want to
Me, I don't tell you.
Why they smile and they talk say finger person? Do you say you want me? Which kind of embarrassment stand? No can you me?
Kaya.
No.
Il a là kama mimi mpaka putwa na hii. La kama ida la ide charge so.
I can enjoy it how. Did you know why I use the word? Did you know why I use the word?
I don't get it.
That mean do and
Mr. Victor,
Relationship
from my own conclusion, it's like Kama gets a remote button for controlling the situation. Being true, alright, and when you control the situation, you get people in the fault for the idea. So it's like, you just moving the remote like a PlayStation pad and everything in the right
I'm
direction.
still new to the phrase. I don't understand.
And I'm also new to the frame, but it's like, what your plan is working. I don't know how it's working.
I don't know if like, you know, say.
Now, we're not talking about
like
the
it's an
truth.
example. You know, say, when they do something, it was example. You know, so what you need to the phrase.
So why didn't the example of it?
You know, I can understand the phrase better.
Before the example come, but we notice something inside this whole thing, like whatever Kama they have persuade at, it's working. Because saying such word, it wanted Yana to be up that
You
kind of
think he wanted?
He wanted. She wanted actually.
Okay.
Fuck that, you know. She wanted Yana to be like up on his.
Pourquoi il y a une il était comme si comme là.
It's sweet. Super.
Okay, na tano so me se kama ebulu. Ah, wait till you see you call me. Me I don't say I get for big. Me I know, so I don't call the plaza. I don't when I big I get for
so
big.
that statement they eventually tell you so whatever you do, you already know say the big, then the answer. Alright, so we have
now where they go?
okay, well.
Now me they sit down, they say them go finger happen after pull back. Under me no.
Like come on like pa you.
Then apart of all,
Why make you not try defend
observe
yourself for the
something.
thing?
Hey, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you
But
now.
now they defend the case.
So you all come and get us remember that one.
No, wait, I observe something. The man is saying no need to talk very cut fast. Where this will talk. But now when I say go there, able to talk and quick.
The beg wo.
Which is called Saba? Okay, not blame me. I may be defending you.
We now analyzing what studies.
Beg not for.
Nah, this is
That will be your back.
Economics.
You know me, you study property.
Can not make this
When I know say na jogger.
Hey! Comment bien now? Comment bien now?
Jogman is allowed. I'm taking back what is mine. Is allowed. Is allowed. Is allowed. Is allowed. Is allowed.
For me, inside that week, I don't hear that word twice. I don't know.
You go talk. Daddy, what?
Mommy, what?
Daddy, what? Daddy, Daddy, what? Daddy,
Now go sleep soon. Now, no,
That practice is
and then I wait for you, person can go to take a pass. Now, one more marathon or they won't inside.
you get to a big one. Wait, I don't know what that's all. I don't even get it.
Wait, fine. If I don't call, wait.
You know him, you my way again. You know we level. He has school about smart.
Most of them do it for the shoot outside.
they really breathe. They feel breathe.
Na fat there. Na fat. Na eat it. Fat.
Hey, I'm just going crazy. Oh God, I'm going crazy. This house is going crazy. Oh God, I'm going crazy. Hey, I'm in the my party. I'm in the party. All of my love. But you professor, you not damn jumper boy. So me, mommy.
Wait, you see, I
So that's how you know crazy. No, you just know
That's why they not
No,
crazy.
you just know. And like a till all they do.
Papa decided.
Oh, like a till.
Yes, honey.
Hey, wait till you want come. Wait. Una comment bien non?
Talk to me. Trust me, the best time to get the beauty of Yan and away there.
You know guys well.
I'm already used to salon people.
See, I don't forget.
They never ever support a company salon man for America business. That's what they do. So me not give a two
Me
for.
been a salon titi.
No, well.
Me been a salon titi. Now you
don't
don't
for
born me.
long.
I don't come back. I don't come back. I don't come back. I don't come fashion like fashion girls.
Been gone for long.
Yeah, I shock you.
Pardon.
Me being you shock me. Imagine you my best friend though. Under we know.
Don't tell me.
Now we said them.
You are in quotes.
So now they never keep back me.
The lie, come on, the lie.
It was very
Who don't ever say come on, talk to you? The lie.
And now you talk to me like if
Na
you
lie na buy
believe you
mots.
pass.
Na buy mots.
I don't want you.
Na lie na buy mots.
I don't want you.
Na lie na buy mots. By now, don't know say you are this. So come on. We come and talk. You get for her. You are used to it.
When I make another talk.
I'm used to it too. And I when they do accident, they show say you love me more.
Who said you love Kobo now?
Now you dey pass.
Ow.
You know, say that day you been there to that max thing.
Me I be there inside host 24 lockdown.
Yeah.
What's when we be sitting and they go finger.
You dey go dey do something for nothing. Go dey do something for
What to go do our
I go do for me on sister. I wan first call.
It's Halloween night and evil things. Watch, I mean, now you for maintain because when we go around so, we not ever chop to you inside self. I just know my baby that would do send this week. Yeah, okay. Well, that would do it. Send me off, and then it piss me off. Tell me that would give back.
I said what?
Yeah, but I can't change. I don't do it.
Me I just saw me.
I get in Zimbabwe, when Islamic, but I don't go to the stage.
Nah, this so.
Yeah, I like that. Look at this, Yana. You, I like that dance still.
We started like that.
But I want to take
And
this.
that dance, it's not big deal. Not like.
What's the funny about me? Now why you get me to talk to them? I want to sing music together. I say, they are all local about music. I say, me and then I get for that argument. If you say what to make the power we get those Kiala say Housemates Salone 2020 left and so. If you say what to make that did happen, man. It's na big.
Kapu papi show. Faisa Yansane.
You know, I make
Why, baby, come alanemi. Kabambami, baby, come alanemi. Bye, butterfly. Bye, fly away, Peter. Fly away, Paul. Fly away, Yana. Bye, Yana. Bye, 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 Yana. Bye, bye, Yana.
No, not touch me. What?
You believe that, oh?
Come diva, Amaru and actress a diva ya ono. Obola Ashila is sexiest ya ono. Some bitches be hating like Trump ya ono.
Show me the.
You the jog man bad or what? I dey tell you now you face. I dey jog am back. I dey tell you now you face.
You don't feel that thing that happen. From when they come on at the pool, then they talk now.
That fucking cute salon.
Just see yes, yes.
Isala. 24 hour lockdown.
Because candy.
Because it's allowed. It's a song.
So if the fact that you intuition because you drink, now they make you go do nothing. They love me, so you don't be ever care about me.
I go lie.
It's allowed.
I go lie to you.
You be there under the water.
I don't be there under the water, but
I don't know saying a lie. Then they inside water for 1 hour, and that position they then for 1 hour.
I watch your finger so.
Nana position they there for 1 hour. Me not be there. I go talk. Me not be there. That's so in Ola for 1 hour. That's so in Ola for 1 hour. 1 hour. Possibly. He ain't tired. Me no know. Me not continue na embarrassment this.
When the fox not get the grapes, you say sour.
Okay.
When the fox not get the grapes, you say sour.
Well, we then go get the grapes now. Let's say the grapes sour or sweet, I know one.
I can tell you the fox not get the grapes, you say the grapes sour. Well, give the fox the grapes, normally stick later.
I know, you know, see a white side way.
So,
why you? Me not touch me. Look the embarrassment. I don't can say na. No, I don't want talk. Babe, I don't want talk. And Augustine, I don't want talk. Yes. Left me out.
So it's a comedy come out.
You be defend yourself now the beginning.
I know the court plaza.
Na plaza line the only more.
Yeah, you don't try to talk. I don't go for make arguments while inside the court. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
It ain't wound. Now that you ask, but you go down and not say.
Hey, I don't want you.
Hey, but John, go.
I don't want you.
Johnny say, boy, I will say, man.
No, I don't want to talk.
God, don't talk.
Butterfly, bye. Whatever. Fuck ever. No, hey, daddy, no. Now that level, no.
Yeah, why you follow me? You come on.
Now, past tense, they talk, bro.
I say kill.
Why want to go for the stand me grounds? Too much of one thing is good for nothing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, me tell you, I'm not outside. Now talk. Now past tense. Always I they talk. So if you don't pass before they day. So please. I'm not even trying for put code and yes. You may not say I love her equal. The feeling is mutual. I love her die.
What you do now, Wata?
I don't know anything. You just be this way.
Why you for swimming?
I know say no more the same way I protective over Augustine. That's why I protective over her. You don't get.
I believe they do all I want. Just for making you forget this, they forget that you for making it easy. Not easy, it's easy. We take things serious.
Why you then at the pool 1 hour with her?
What I say now?
Now 1 hour.
Which 1 hour?
Yeah.
Everybody in the pool 1 hour.
Yeah. You know almost said don't embarrass me for Christiana is safe. You know almost said.
Why make me event talking about how me and Jimmy to me? You know the things that we only don't talk.
You say Gianchin.
Me Gianchin, not the chain, not so in go camping for Mariana Tilapako, who does it this big vice. They go talk, say, I want to be Gianchin. I want one will be the chain.
I mean, they don't send a two later.
Because I like the lie. And I
mean, not send a lie in the lie.
Because I don't say I like the lie.
What's up, babe? Augustine, I need call you baby again.
So don't eat, I don't need
You go there, sleep there all.
Watch. Sit down first, man. That's it.
Okay.
It is union.
I don't know if your fingers say.
Remind you? You need a reminder?
Really? What do you make me fingers?
No, you want to lie.
Me, I'm single.
I don't take all liars in my house.
Wait, so this month will come out of 90%.
Yes. This is not your first thing. For more than Canada pool.
I don't say this either way. You never come and see for that one because you know me did it. Do you think?
Yes. And then Victor, now for just marking him there.
No, I do it in kind. No, that tell you that better too. Anything? Tell a people about it. Okay, yeah, this come money, this is so. How are you? You're becoming a boy.
Baby.
Me not saying baby, oh.
Eh?
We're still gonna. Yeah. We are not a sleep house.
Small. What's up?
Legal baby.
About?
Eh. I don't call name, oh. I beg. LB. LB.
Not say person the time you say me man go
LB.
finger.
Hey, about me asking you. Yeah, LB. They are denying LB. Because Victor Depa denying LB. Say never exist. LB not ever exist. Yeah, that's what he said. He said LB na legal lawyer.
Anybody else need water?
Wait till you smile. Talk. You turned on each talk. Like wait till. Like wait till. Explain. You don't need to spotlight. Like wait till. Talk about becoming innocent and be lawyer. Wait till.
Because if you don't talk, say that the lawyer na in.
And I need to talk serious.
Yes.
I'm satisfied with the answer. I'm satisfied with the answer.
Yeah, that's what she said yesterday in the morning.
I'm going to send out.
Come on.
Yeah, I was right there.
Left waiting. Excuse me. You said what? No. I saw you talk this direction. What did you say? What's in our LB?
So you just say you're happy with me.
I'm happy. Because you know you can't buy no money. What's in our LB? What's that? And what's that? And what's that?
Me they already they call me job.
Is it an animal place or thing or what? I don't know.
It's an animal.
Oh, okay. An animal. Now waiting.
Nandi.
A place? Oh, it is a thing. Okay.
Bewa. LBwa.
You they say the questions. I feel say. You say legal
Yeah, Victor, I can call him, please. Because I don't witness so many times.
Yeah. Neither the LB.
Yeah.
So legal bay. So that's your legal bay. So that's your legal bay. That's just not a representative over the court issue. It's a legal bay. Yes or no?
No, I see.
Yes or no?
They put glasses, eh?
Yeah.
So legal being is okay. Wait, I'm not involved, they are big.
Yeah, he don't show the meaning of LB. So now tell us, is she the LB?
You don't answer that side, not to that side.
No, he answers say
LB means legal bail.
No, you don't. You don't sell her.
Okay, come on, wait.
I say, me no they call her LB. Now say I say, so what's the meaning of LB? Now I say legal bail.
About 1 minute, 30 seconds
Victor,
ago.
what you don't they call me? Say legal bail. So I'm asking him now.
Okay,
is she your legal bail?
Yes,
So I can know my space and back up. That's all.
Who is the legal bail?
I can call me the legal bail.
See, yeah, either side is I can call. Then now the question will come upon. Now we're about to go in the rundown of the show tonight. A looking broadcasting, a looking tense, a looking hot. And the matter of fact here, this situation is getting...
Oh, she's your legal bail.
Is she your legal bail? That's supposed to be the expression.
What you make for answer? I don't get.
Legal bail.
I'll try not to get.
A traumatizing situation here for Victor. A trauma one. I'm not involved. No, you wait for answer.
No, I'm not gonna wait.
So you satisfied with the answer already?
No, I'm not satisfied. He already said she's his legal bail.
Okay.
So from now on, you better keep that going. The legal bail section.
So you finally declined as to the match. Sarah finally declined the whole situation, saying that she finally accepted that what Victor just said. But for me, I didn't notice that Victor accepted the fact. So like I don't know where she's coming from. Victor was still on legs. But what did you saw?
I think because of the hesitation.
I want to say
when you hesitate, that means you're kind of guilty of something.
I did.
You're probably feeling something.
I saw them kissing,
everything. Salute is on fire. It's causing a lot of troubles right now in this place.
So you mean this was all the invocation of karma?
Wait, this man is your question. Now the listen.
What this?
Back to the scene here at Housemates Salone 2020.
Baby, come alive.
Sarah around the scene trying to pretend sweeping. I don't know what she's doing actually.
That's what I was doing.
Okay, she said she's actually sweeping.
That's what I was doing prior. That's what I was doing. Okay, when I move.
So the scene is look at me.
Okay, look
I
this
look
way.
at you.
Oh, now they're going to
Alright, we're about to move in the other side
so
to take up the very big coverage.
Thank you.
I don't know this movement.
No, I'm talking for graph now.
There's a movement now. I think finally now this scene is showing how powerful Christianity is in this particular scene.
So they're not H the man when they go.
This is what we call.
They go right to me.
Sneaky letter, they put spotlight. I think it's possible to sit on a fence.
You wanna move?
One time I know they sit on a fence. That's how it is. You know they just sit on a fence. They go able to middle you go.
Thank you.
Oh, you talk. Victor. No, we talk.
Excuse me,
No, we talk now. No, we talk. No, we talk.
No, I don't hear you. I don't believe you.
I want you. I was talking to my sister. I am not talking to you. I'm talking to my sister. I am talking to my sister. I am not talking to you. I'm talking to my sister.
Victor.
I am talking to my sister. I want to
That's what I need to talk to.
Victor.
You need to go by conversation.
I want you.
Victor. I don't hear you. I don't believe.
Victor.
Me, I like to see things physically myself.
Say last night I want you. But you say you know one day see five man. When you know say there millions and millions. When you know they are.
No, they can't buy. You don't come by that too.
Okay, we'll go somewhere else. I don't have to plan. I'm waiting. You want people for a conversation?
Come bam bam.
So then we go somewhere. Now talk about this atmosphere. I don't want to. Waiting. Really? He asked me back waiting. Waiting, he asked me waiting. I don't have a talker. Never got my talk. Oh, me no, you come on, give me the talk.
I am
come on, give me the talk.
I fucking cute.
So I guess you're on a different issue. We all did it, we all happen. You hear everything. And I wait till you don't do. I don't have a talk now. I don't want to talk now.
Yeah, sure.
Bye. Bye now.
What is so difficult so you for make your decision?
That's not difficult for me.
So then make your decision. What's in this? What's all this rubbish there for? What's in this? Maybe this. I know yesterday. You want for pray, now the pray this, right? At the meantime, this way you want for figure yourself out. They waiting, say they talk, say waiting for go back to something way stupid. Me and you kiss around or something way stupid. Oh, now you go tell me. You know this.
So come and talk.
Now come and talk that day. Now come and talk. Now say a response. Say you know that's stupid again. So now that impression they go give people. Exactly what you understand. Hey, but you did it. You did it hearing exact words. What not even your problem? Wait till you tell me say you want to use time. I don't ask you if you want to go. Like when you talk, it's allowed. If you there you want to go so you're back, you can go. It's not like I tie you or I tie dog chain. But what not your problem? What's with you? What you want to prove? That's why I keep asking you what you want to prove. So now you pray at this way you meet time. Right? Like you meet time where you need now this. For sit down offense, for grab where you go talk to this person so where you can't explain so you just so fucking mix up. You okay?
Okay.
No, you're not okay.
Okay.
No, because if you're okay, you need to do what you do so. For God begin to call people and for me to talk to Sarah.
It was very clear I talked with I said what I said in the parlor.
Yes, he said it. But you stumble for making say what you say. Because you don't go tell other person what you know for tell them. Or you don't go give other people the impression about me.
What's the impression for me?
He said me to not get business and represent, maybe they represent in a court. Really?
Also, Johnny, they talk out of money.
Also, Johnny, they talk and I come be the talker. Victor, you did it. Not make me look stupid, I beg. You did it, I did it. We all hear you wait to happen. So what's up with all this? I'm so stupid, right? Very. Oh, yeah, I'm really stupid. In fact, I'm the stupidest person ever. I'm very stupid. For my even for once, believe all what they say. Not knowing that when you go, you try to go mend other relationship. Why think it's so difficult? You can't eat your cake and have it back. You of all people know that. You know how we have done it? Eh? To the talk. Yeah, but you know how we have done it. Why you feel safe? It's risky for me somebody sits on the fence. Why is it so difficult to make you make a decision? For make you just focus on what you want or who that you want, without badmouth other person. Or put person in a funny position. Me, you get what you go and tell Kamadi, they go and meet them for me and beg Sarah for you. Then Kamadi be the explainer and exactly. Now so this so don't they go on at this house. I don't be ever know if chief because me not they pay attention about person business. What are the banner they focus on? If chief not be can pull you waste now do for letter. Yes, now chief now make we know about letter. Yeah, I love letter. Yeah, they say you miss the person. And not to pray a business like you say, yeah, na depa. You say na personal something. So na the personal something this because now so you tell me. That's what you tell me. Now so you tell me okay na the personal thing na dey for maybe people they beg Sarah for you.
But
I still on depa. You go and deny the relationship where they between me too. Why they make her look stupid to people there? All this way they gone with me now. You put me in this spot. Because people then they get other impression about me, like for say I be no say you and this person, and you be very clear. Say you and say I don't get no intimate relationship. That's what you said. That's what you say. That's what you say, Yana. So why you want for make her look funny, like for say I be aware of the fact say you and this person be this, then I come in the picture. Why? Why not stupid? They make her look stupid. What do you? You want more or not get peace? Oh, no wonder something they press for make me go. Make her have excuse, right? Yeah. That's what they make her look like right now. Considering all what happened up yesterday with all this going around, you way they pray. You pray away they pray. Now one woman no more enough for talk to, but for talk to other woman. Whose Bible will write this so? Where you know say you and the person they pray when I get to an intimate relationship, they say they pray together. Who's God will tell you say the answer then can pray in the? Eh? Which God?
So you just know what me pray about?
It's okay, but you pray aloud for me, not talk to me. But you pray aloud for me, talk to Sarah. Okay, they talk to me. If they talk to me, when you talk to me, you're always in that position if I go proof points to other person. They don't explain today clearly. You know. Therefore they make her look stupid, you know. You know how many souls get pissed sorry, ole?
What you mean?
No, may not get pissed sorry all. May we all go to the this speaking play. Because I begin play this. No, child's play. No, child's play this because they want. They make you they put me in that position there. Then they do so. I never feel say I make anything difficult for you. Why they make things difficult for me? Everything.
We don't talk about this. We don't talk about this.
Yeah, we don't talk about this, but wait till we talk nothing how they see they happen. Yeah, we talk about them. But wait till we talk nothing they happen. So wait till you make a man shut up. Man shut up for make a give confirmation to the person you proof points to. Because for the fact that I just shut up me, but you go tell Sarah back say, you see when I can talk, they talk. Because I the picking play me they see. And I don't even want to imagine how small you are make her look at this place. Really? Wow. So person go see somebody there about in business. You self there about in business. You come in way. Just to make ridicule of her, for make it look one kind of way. Because I saw it now waiting they happen. Victor, now how they talk something, they talk like for say, I just sit down how they talk. Now so they make her they look like I just sit down how they talk, and I based on waiting they happen. You tell me say you need this space, you need the time. I give you. And I give you. They look what thing they happen. You not get you space so you be need. Not of go pray now for me go engage in then conversation in there. Maybe make you attest to that because I know the 10 years that will be there. Don't say when say I come and be there say home to you and I wanna be the talk. So all I pray wanna be the pray. I'm not saying you say not to pardon not for talk. When they talk wanna be talk then come at the talk so now. Say they deny whatever they say so they decide come at the talk come at they say be they warn you. Meaning on your personal conversation they wanna be get the relationship conversation wanna be get. Me not so no for talk. Why me go all enough for talk?
Relationship conversation.
Me no. The same relationship conversation we they talk to Bernadette sweet. And I friend why you friend for the accident can question any? Why you friend for questioning relationship with me? I know that they clear, very clear. It's clear. I get them. Not so that they are the bone of contention. Oh, go down the so it's talk not important. Be straight in any twitchy this. I like for be clear. What for done with her? With all the things that happen here that we they went deny me to people there.
You could done with her.
Really? So no done with the talk. Man not talk about anything. Why? No, I want for you. In which line? Which angle did you come off from? Why? You know how to engage. It's a conversation meaning. You're still not clear, Victor. Okay, because
I know one for engaging conversation.
So say I can say anything. What you want to say?
I know one for engaging same conversation.
Okay. So whatever I feel or whatever concern I get, you know I'm for you as well.
You talk to me.
Now you already talk to. And wait till I get for talk to you, get for do say, but you say no for you say in conversation again. So I don't know how me go talk, but wait till they bother me. Or with our go raise me concern to you. I don't get issues here. You sit down there, why you ask me what I get issues here? I get issues here. Let me talk about legal bay, non legal bay. Why you want to make me look like for everything? Let me talk about her. Let me talk about her. Let me talk about her. Other than drag me in the situation, I see that you then they talk, no talk. And I saw you, they call me. So which mean I get issues? Say. What do you mean by that, this self? Say I get issues here. Coming from you. What do you mean? Victor? Yeah, what do you mean by that? You get. Yeah, with them. We day off, you know that day. But you know, get me for give you time off. Then I see what you not tell me. That they you wait you not tell me. Then next time for just keep short. So which may say what you want to tell me? Tell me. I believe if I don't do that the way back, I be don't tell you that day. What you want to tell me? Be straight and be direct with me. We never be even get all this. If you not be don't tell me my position. Victor.
Okay, officer, this is a very good NPC. So how come you can't about my word really toxic? If you ideally say that's the best way we can even get in life or whatever thing, it means that you make them play.
Sorry? If I... Which cotton? Which cotton?
This is not a laughing matter, officer.
No, yeah,
talk
sure,
to you. Listen,
let's go, yes.
Listen, he talk to you. We're not laugh about this idea.
Yes, no go.
Mr. Hafiz, you okay?
Let's not go. Let's answer that question.
Okay, officer, you make mention of Bernadette. Listen, so, you know where man the type of science said, when I wait, we just don't underline the word envy, in the circle. So explain. So, but now at the end of it, everybody will ask you one question, you answer everybody question. You understand? Okay, now officer, now you talk about envy now this message. So you say you know let us with envy. So in any way, explain how you don't see how the unfolding of enviness you don't see right in front of your eyes inside this house. Explain how the envy takes place.
Also in two sentences. Now, this baby will come to America.
What's that baby name?
Pollyanna.
So you don't stylish in him first.
Pollyanna because na baby will get game. You understand?
Okay.
Because then she say.
Then she say them we underline there for cancel them.
All one.
On our way so we cancel them. Then.
Bernadette. No sabi afo. Alale in
now we don't get them. So
you understand? Everybody.
Sir. So you don't exclude nobody.
Apart from we.
All women that you mean?
No, just specific. No pieces not there. Come on. Okay. A piece not there.
He dey jump me. What do you mean?
But wait, I don't count.
I go jump. Okay, I did it.
Okay, so you know there.
No, not call me. I did it.
MK not there. Come on. This is there. Yeah. This is not there. Sleep.
Watch me first, man. Wait, don't say anything.
What? Let's say the wait. I want to wait.
I don't know the interview.
No.
Eat for me, yes. I want it. Yeah.
So you don't come to a conclusion. And this is not your decision. Okay. So why this situation for me happen for me can talk to you later? You get plans, so tell me. When? At your own time. Maybe get plans to tell me. Yeah, but okay, if you get plans for call me and tell me today, say you have a cut off all ties with me. I mean, today talk. No, conversation with end just now. Then stop acting cocky with me. No, now you do do so. Like was I force you forget this conversation? That's what you do. I know I will talk 2 nights back. I tell you, and I told you being selfish about this whole thing. It wasn't be so difficult. I know you to be the why you believe for putting me at this kind of spot for make you end up tell me say we're done. But we easily don't get a conversation as adults and everybody move on. So you be the find a convenient time for tell me why she be the lead me on. Just needed a time off. Needed a me time. Get personal things they want for play, but only for me later and I can't tell me say that mean me time what I need. Now for me can excuse myself from you and find a way for cut myself off from you. I do anything? Okay. So you know care for time, you don't feel I deserve for no. The reason, the decision.
You deserve for no personal reasons first.
No, wait, And you are aware of the situation right now? The situation we're in, this was. Yeah, we are fully. You not feel in any way you contribute to that? To some extent you did. You stayed down? You stayed down? And 2 nights back we had a conversation and tell you say whatever decision you make now, I'll tell you how it will affect me. Right? And you don't care about that. Okay. Then you still we need for end this, right? Yeah. So now you be the process. You be the process of hurt me. Okay. Then you be the process. Then you be the process.
Talk about this 2 years ago. You asked me certain things. You put your hand. Okay, fine. So, police officer, we are trying to come and I don't know. I'll go to it alone. Officer. You know, you might be talking about relationship with someone. Compulsory and access, I know that compulsory and access are different things. So, this is a relationship. So, we just friends. Just one I'm sorry.
Sorry for it. If I visit it tells me emotions I lead me on. I may not be doing a lead on the situation. You said you wanted something, I gave in, and you dumped me. Simple as that. I don't know how you call them. You not lead me on, I'm not be in that situation. You lead me on. I made a decision. It's okay. It's good. Even though you're not okay, it's fine. Just thank you for doing what you did. Thank you for you put me in my comfort zone and put me in a den. Thank you for you make me center of attraction. Thank you for you put me inside this whole shit. Why then? And thank you for you make I lose focus. Thank you very much. Good. I just hope say no man no go pop up in whatever it is. Please. Me not gonna be. Okay.
To be expectation towards officer. I know if you expect say officer for the part of the issue. And a state governor. Now it's thank you. What did I want to you?
Lord man can't see them.
What you say for?
Lord man can't see them. Lord man can't see them.
That is at once. When you begin to say, "Go so." Now you try to yourself. Now you try to yourself. Go down book so. Talk back.
That's it. You don't do what you get for do. I understand. So what's in the car when you hand for now? It's okay.
Listen.
Ajahn Fati.
Wait.
Ebo, push, I want to go pray. Ebo, stop. You heard what you just said? I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I'm judging you off of what you did in front of me. I wasn't there. I'm judging you of what you did in front of me.
I'm saying, even at home, one is front.
Okay.
And so, listen. It's clear. It's only an position clear to if you take me down the road,
fine. If I don't, I understand.
Two days ago, she asked me, listen, Kama, I will be very mad at you.
Mad, get mad. I'm already mad because you know, really party sister fight. I'm already mad. Me, I dey poke nose because it concerns Sarah and Sarah is my sister, and I don't even care about how because I don't care about you.
And what you do in front of me just mad.
Please.
So, please. When they talk to me, look at front, I tell us I don't see because
I don't want to hear. Exactly.
But if you go and front me, let me tell you, you're not going to continue disrespecting me. Like, that's crazy as fuck. You walk away and you answer phone to me, say like, in a illegal babe. Yeah, in a illegal babe. It's okay. I'm not going to tell you. Don't do this, eh?
You're not fucking policeman for yourself. You're not fucking policeman. You're not a policeman. You're not fucking policeman.
I think see the time I told you. I think now we talk about
Maki, the service I don't pick up papi show. Who not papi show? LUG is allowed. UG is allowed. LUG no for nice sweet pass papi show no pakaka. Only I beg let them fuck up with you.
2 days ago, I talked to her, explained to some of this and this.
I think it gets to me. It gets to me now. You don't do it to get for me. You do the first thing to me and not dying. Waiting you'll kill me again, honey. Waiting you'll mourn me again. I ever asked you any question about what you did? You already did in front of me. You already did what you did in front of me. Sometimes if you say that complex I get para. Not get shame safe. A shame now you don't get. Shame now you don't get. But you don't do you.
But I can't see man that you know and they see man. I see dog. I miss you. I miss. Bye. I miss.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I talk so not so young. Now you not so young. You get your team. Use that wisely. Don't talk to me. I don't care. Not talk to me. Not talk to me. I don't care. Like,
I always tell you this. Say, let allow people forget you carried away. I don't tell you say don't allow people forget you carried away. All this talk now we're not going to talk. So all not make sense. All not necessary. All not makes all not necessary. Enjoy.
A person they can intimidate me.
No enjoy. Nobody not intimidate you. Nobody not intimidate you.
Me fucking heavy me come in my face.
Nobody not with them call. Even wait till they go call to that cell phone now. It makes sense. It don't make no sense.
Police. I'm fucking policeman and I
yeah, right all with them call.
I'm fucking
police. Think this about you. Only allow people for just police. Period. Always you going to make sense. Necessary. Always you do not so necessary.
Ajafa.
Go make build all kinds of
things. I mean,
you don't tell you don't. Only you just make people they put you exactly inside the one. Exactly inside the one. Exactly inside the one. So they allow people to put you. Allow them to go make a pull all kinds of this and that for me to get out. I may know this today. Nothing not going for do forgetting. Nothing not going for do. So I may get this today. I want me you get this today. I want me you get this today.
Even you fucking know that you the talk.
I want me get this today. I may get this today. So I make anything people they push it for me do. Now you say anything people they push for me do. Now you say do. Not to me do. Now you say do. Go the police. You for care.
If you don't propose.
You for care.
Where they go tell me say they point myself.
Where the police.
I don't tell you say they married you.
You see me like you tired.
Well, so you know when they talk about man always are so.
So now why you claim me now? Why you claim me now?
Because I don't claim you.
No, you claim me. Say how many you did this and that.
What happened is what I said.
So why you claim me now? If you don't say you get man, why you claim me now?
What happened is what I said.
If you don't say you get man, why you claim me now?
What happened is what I said.
So why you claim me now?
What happened
why you
is
claim me
what
now?
I said. I don't claim you. What happened is what I said.
You like drama too much.
What happened is what I said.
Only today you go talk to the young girl. Tomorrow you go talk to the young this. Tomorrow you go talk to the young this. Tomorrow you go talk to the young this. Only go and claim people.
What happened is what I said.
Only go and claim people.
Claim you.
You don't me claim me. That's why I can't say I'm just standing here. Only today you go to the young girl. Tomorrow you young this. Tomorrow you young this. Tomorrow you young this.
I deal with Sienna and I waiting happen I saw. I deal with
I'm not able to listen to you.
I talk waiting I got for talk and waiting happen I saw.
And that's all.
Only you go and claim people.
Yes. Bet. Yes, you can bet to cyber not that BB conk. Look at Eng. That BB conk. Look at Eng. He knows what I'm talking about. Okay.
No, I get obstruction from the audience. So therefore they postpone me.
They postpone no Nazi. You talk now. Better tell people.
Me for me, all man and apart from happy.
So wait.
Apart from happy. For me, all man and if you don't say that you go to the floor open, answer me. If you don't understand that you go for answer me. It's only man gentle. See me spell kind of nasty. You see me say, no, you don't sleep. You don't mix so. You know that on the floor. You know that on the floor. You don't say. I mean, I don't get that. You know how to come out. You know how far I don't come out.
Hey, who said so about the you just wish like get 1 minute for can you pack this snap in the black.
Put your head store.
Mama.
In case.
Are you the first? Are you the first?
Me, yeah. I don't wait to the way they touch me. I said to me, God, they don't they pack it today. Fuck off now, though. Now fuck off, you don't come. I don't want to let you. No, you don't go, baby. You don't go. They pack it today. That's why they pack it today.
Baby, okay? Are you okay? Okay, do you need a bottle of water? Should I get you a drink?
Let's say car for being gentleman, then you can't have a business. How do they upgrade?
No, you patient.
Let's say car for empowerment. Then you can't have. Seriously.
Mary, so far so good. You don't maintain and you live up to expectation of your fans and your family. Keep it up, yeah? 100%.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You don't see, let's tell you something. You don't see, this maybe if I don't bell like the cheering me flag. So, okay, so hey, do I make no go there? Now in Paris, this is actually are afraid.
A lion. A lion.
Of course, banana is peaceful. This a young case in go far. This one, okay. No, this in case they go far. Make palava 1 minute. You don't know.
Make palava. You don't go better. Housemates Salone. Because they go far. Person mistake with me now so. Before they go na do for see, they miss the engine for you. Me person mistake with me now so. Even when they talk to me, if you not be careful with me, I swear to me God. Me I dey talk about. Then because in and out of Housemates Salone, they go far. So if anybody knows say.
So wait, back here too.
Me in and out of Housemates Salone. Person mistake with me. That question would go far, would go to remember. Unless I feel don't go, you left me now, so you meet the handle with you now. When we can and go ahead and go just give. So that was a mistake with me, I so I will show you the power of Pekito. You don't sabi me. Alaki. Me and the rest of the other where they turn up to me.
Let's take the floor.
Take the floor. Take her and daughter, burn me and feel back.
Mama, you she's the loud. Japanese loud.
The movement is still
Well, I am probably not reach me. So me, I just want to understand what's in the gun because at the end of the day, friendship is important. You understand? So I will all just try to see if apart from whatever they gone, if we're able to get an understanding of both, we're not able to develop a friendship, if anything. So let's see what's happening.
I've been going through stuff personally, from voice out to understand. So that's I talked to her and said, this is XYZ. This is XYZ. I really need time. I need for less time together, no more sleeping on my bed and everything. So we asked him, why? Waiting. No, I never think so. To do it together. I said, I just need for good to come again. A lot of things are consistent. Understand? So it was a coincidence. Also coincidence that unfortunately happened Monday at 2.
He cross over. Now we say that phone at the pan. He cross.
No, we say you can't sit on a jog man.
Okay, let God bless you. Bless you. What's in the
Chamba under Ilolo. Come on, so let's take man at one.
You don't get him, man.
Come on, don't get man on.
You don't say that, come on.
Yeah, they keep it up.
Keep it up.
Pieces. Anybody?
So, let's have the same. I got through my personal stuff where I tell and say I needed me time. And we say Monday, I apologize to Sarah because not a secret to anybody now, and this was same. On the very first week, me and Sarah were very, very close. Sleeping on my bed, we talk. And she knows personal stuff about me. She's like a friend. She's a friend, not like a friend at my party. And it's very evident to a lot. Yeah. When you say, I will not tell Sarah, so we will not get no intimate relationship. Not a boyfriend, girlfriend. I just party. I'm a party. And even to yesterday night, me and Sarah will talk about that. I said we'll still maintain the friendship. I'm still my party and everything. So not anything extra. Understand? Eh? So even he asked me, say, like, waiting they go through, wait they go through. I didn't even mention, I'm not for tell person me stuff, and my personal stuff, you understand? Eh? So I might not tell Christian as well, right? Because 2 days ago we talked about this. He asked me, say, what I want to do, like what really I want. Like I tell you, say me being selfish, like I don't put on sports. I no say, alright, because we started off very well. I can not only tell you how I feel about her. Yeah, I tell you, tell Christian and say, that's how I feel about her, this, blah, blah, blah. And I never tell anybody that this was here, but go tell Sarah, say, hey, it's maybe I want her at this or I like her or no. So just, all you want to do, they come meet me say, hey, that's how you feel about you. I say, no, I know our relationship. We'll keep it as friends. We are friends. To Popo don't go do, to Sogiba, to MK, to Kamade all, to even Bernadette. No, I don't tell them, now this and this, I not see myself a relationship with Sarah. We are friends. I keep on that way. Understand? And so, me going through my stuff, I think I just can't watch. I don't say it might be selfish. Of course, and they could be selfish because they now are not telling the reasons. Say, okay, now for X, Y, Z reasons, I just take this kind drastic U-turn and say, all right, this is my decision. I know it hurts because right now those get a lot of tension.
So you just decide to say, you know what?
The reason we call for all this youth time, this me time and everything, because I want to take things gradually. Because enough will be just easy for me for just grab and say, all right, Christiana X, Y, Z. There are a lot of stuffs in my head. Say now, a lot of stuffs in my head.
So you go back. You're like your girlfriend. No, you know, so it's me they deal with yonder. Even if they rub and like makeup na the face, they don't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? It's reality. They don't give a fuck.
I want us to be friends.
You don't like her like that anymore? You know, because if you're making this decision...
I'm not saying...
No. If you're going to make this decision, there's no coming back, there's no in between, there's no trying to... Because you're basically about to put her in the same boat that you put Sarah in. I lie? The same boats. Like, although Sarah, you know, talk, say, I get this and this, but when a closeness may can develop that type of affection due to you, even if not be friendship or not be deeper. So, even if not be friendship or not be deeper. So now you see and you say one time, waiting the act, you not forgive up hope and then kind of and if not person will be really like. I think say the tension and the host, from what I can read, because you know something you talk yesterday. So to me it's a shock that you don't want to be with her at all in that manner, because in everything you've stated, has she tried to abide by what you stated that you needed? Has she? In try for, you say you need this and this and this, has she tried to do those things?
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
I told you personal reasons, not personal reasons. I know I'm being selfish, not for it out, yeah.
No, you don't have to bring it out to me.
No, even to
but I feel like the least you could do is at least give her that, because the situation that she's in now is hot water, is about to go up for eviction. And they are in blood you. You see how they acting at the game yesterday. Everybody was booing and everybody cheered when the thing wasn't wrong. So like me, I just feel like if you don't have to tell her all, at least tell her a little bit as to why, so she could at least have that comfort and not have that grudge for you in her heart. Because it'll be hard to develop a friendship not knowing why you don't want to be in something anymore. And I feel like if you at least share half, your conscience will at least be clear, like, okay, she won't see me as somebody that was just playing with her feelings or toying with her feelings, because that was not my intentions. I genuinely liked you along the way. Like, I started to reflect, like, okay, I need to concentrate on this, I need to do this, I need to do that. I think that, and not to say when I be they call on the talking stage, you ask them for being girlfriend. Unless you take girlfriend lightly. Nah, yeah, me, I don't take girlfriend lightly. You ask me to be your girlfriend We're now in a partnership, growing. I do not date to date. I date to move on to marry eventually. No, do you date to just date somebody? Exactly. You see something in that person that others don't. You don't see in other people. You see something in that person that others don't see in that people. Both of you guys had situations, and both of you guys are taking the risk. I don't think you should leave her in the water to drown, because you learned to swim. Me, I'm your friend. You know me. I'll tell her when she's wrong, and I'll tell you when she's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong that you want to just be friends. I'm just saying, like, at least a little bit of explanation is needed. If you don't want to go too in detail, but at least give like an overview or synopsis as to, I'm feeling this way right now, I don't know how to handle it, I want to move freely, not because I want to be sweet boy or anything like that, but me, take us as an example. I see the way they're dragging this one up and down, and I see the way I didn't say sweet plaza, so I say, you know, say the plaza looks sweet. Now the flavor way not sabi, now you're not go able to get the taste. Me, I just want you to tread lightly, because whether you get close to them or whether you don't get close to them, or just the way you carry yourself alone, you'll have a target on your back. Period. I just advise to fake laugh, fake whatever with them. The Sarah situation, Sarah doesn't, I don't have a problem with Sarah, and I don't think it's a problem with you being friends with Sarah. And I told her, I said, you don't need to explain nothing to her about your conversation with Sarah. But I did tell you that if she's your girlfriend, you should be, just like our Augustine, they say, babe, I want to go get pool time. He's just telling me just to tell me, he doesn't need my approval, just so I'll know what's going on. That's all. She doesn't need to know the detail and none of that, because una on a friendship different than in on a friendship, and on a relationship different than in on a relationship. But one thing is, if you really like woman, you not for allow other woman for disrespect her. Alex, if you've done it in a party, watch and say, you know, see in a party, I don't say this na person way I get interesting. I dey beg you na for life. Period. Nothing is not going to repeat itself. Then you can't go and come and say, I don't say what I say, I don't mean it in a hurtful way, but I don't express to you as a friend waiting in me ask why they use that they against me. Forget he as a person. Now me na you party. And I see the way she cares for you, so she cares. She's a good friend. That I won't doubt. She's a good friend. So, would okay.
Christina, I know you're hurt right now. A lot of things I need to process. We'll talk about certain things yesterday, family-wise, friends, and I know see this position we did right now. If even the eviction, all because of me, because they can go up the tension and the house and everything. I owe you that day. I'll explain myself better. I promise. I will explain the certain reasons, you know. No, it's okay. I'll explain to you. In as much as I need time for process things that I made, but I come to a conclusion and I'm not only you need for asking me. Me and me for don't come out plain and tell you sure that this is not XYZ. But very unfortunately it happened this way. I definitely talk to you. If you not talk this night, talk tomorrow.
Why I get something with the problem with Sarah.
Christina, here now, you know, say deep down, you're not cool with Sarah. Like me closeness with Sarah, you're not cool with it.
Yeah, I won't tell you. No, I don't. It was just by the way I tell you. You may not even know, say the money tell chief get for do it, get for do. And I told you I was not even serious about it. I tell them because of how them closeness will they make her feel. And me not ever they come out plain and tell somebody that they feel insecure because you're this person close. If I be point blank say we'll go to friends and not go able to do it, they ask me for, I'm done. Now waiting be doing at me in, but I'm good. Yeah, now you go take Victor out and I come and only if you say I just explain Yana.
No.
Because when they make out for Kamis, I just tell them because in the first place, na me and I no more only party they work out now. I say Sabi. Me and I ever talk. Like Yana be always in a minute. Na me and I always be they get conversation about you. And for me, everything we have they mentioned to her, what be they afraid for can happen. And I became the way they turned me face because I knew this was gonna happen. I know. Somebody they sit on a fence, you know, ask on if you don't begin from the Genesis, you get for take to Exodus. I be done they tell them, say time get for reach now, so get for happen. If this person they use this one strategy for gets to people, now so it get for do. And Yana they did in that room, they in as much as they spend time with Augustine, but you know the shit say why they go through that room. They why? What me do you? What me do you for me? Take me, put me in that situation there. What did I even do you? So you left one way, they left the bother me. Trust me, to you. I don't use for acceptance and they are not get problem with Andy. But now the fact say I want you about something, then you do. Then to the extent you tell me that my face say, me what's my issue with Sarah? Are you serious? Now you don't put inside your mind. I think you say, but all man I me and Sarah first close. Now me and Sarah first close. For me I go hear you other thing. When you gonna die? What me go hear day first? It turned me off. And the one we ask me, he get what he go don't talk, I get what he go don't tell him as well. Because me, I'm not even a feel say somebody go feel that kind of way about me. Because in my wildest imagination, I feel that way about person. Because of waiting. Man, or because of waiting. Me and say, I don't ever get Victor and talk, even the way then I be party. Pass like a day inside room, then they get the conversation, the way then they. I always be the try for stay off. Because when you see somebody they make moves at you, no say you get for answer. Not be too comfortable with somebody where you know say get feelings for the person. So I try in my own part to just avoid Andy. Me and I don't ever get you conversation. Pass by the way then they talk like I did it. I don't get no side for and I know they put me more say. You understand? I make the first thing me and I begin to talk. I ask them, what's with you and this person? Waiting they go on between you and this person. I don't want to be caught up in the middle. I don't want to get trapped in somebody else's in your mess. I get other things where they focus in. You come, you say all sort of things. You change me, the direction of me focus and then it diverts. At the end of the day, you make me look bad like for saying, and me, they make you they lose focus. We're not a winner, you, they make her they lose focus. Then you go, me, I don't even know if you know they see. Victor, they tell you this over and over again. Yana, I don't get problem with the fact say when we end anything. Wait till I get problem with it, I don't go ever forgive myself for that. Now, because me stand up for and then it puts me in this kind of mess. You don't think me like for me somebody, right now like I talk to him, can they even talk to me? I know so they talk when they talk to me the morning because I don't give a fuck. Now the fact say they go sit down with woman and then they tie bagging. Me edit wrong, go say come on far. When people then they tie something for me, I don't bump into them conversation and say, what to make if you say they do so? If you say wait, I never be able to play along. If at all I want bring me game inside whatever me and I get, I will be able to play along. I will be able to do I mean a woman. But this is not possible. I tell straight to him. If and they feel like for me, watch other man and tell us I don't want to this person I want. You know how they feel like. If they feel less of a person, more especially where they feel to himself say, he passed the person they choose them over. You understand that kind of situation? But me not like for drag. Me not the drag issue because a big person and a picking play dandy. I tell her what I get for tell her, hey, I draw me line. So why you for go still they go connive with the same people and they okay, no connive, but whatever the situation may be. You understand that feeling, eh? When they see me the person they left, they say thank you. I know say maybe you don't do this for me, but yeah, you try it now. So you load for yourself. Loading and put in your head. You sabi that kind of situation, eh? I don't get issue. I repeat myself over and over again. And not so not here they wait for. Now for anybody and say don't begin and talk. No problem. You're not chief yourself, body free for talk what you want for talk. But now when Victor don't go make ridicule of me to people, then anybody wants to guy for do rubbish. Because I know say you get for did. No more say we get we self for content with. Now that number one making no. Make you aware. Because I don't say it ever happened. Did they not go down self? Whether they feeling self now, whether they feel say in the shit, whether they feel say in the cocoa, in the this, in the that. Because of the impression we don't give anybody. But that's your problem. That's not my problem. It's okay. Me good.
A bit tricky because
yeah. Stainless, put S.
What do you mean by
yes?
Me get issue. You don't ask her what
Yeah, ask her. I say no one for talk about that talk.
What do you mean by get issue? I think saying that the wrong word you use than there.
Because I asked you one let's say this person they make her feel insecure. Like I not be get right to tell you that at that point in time. I begin to right to say that the victim because now so you will make una talk one they make her feel. And I even tell you not talk to this person again. I say you can just you understand? For this week, man, get some off me mind because it keeps coming. I didn't see they talk with anybody and they feel bad. You understand? When I mean they talk before and they feel bad. But whenever I turn, and they see them, they talk half talk. What I turn so I see the old Congo meeting. If in case you don't they talk to say and they see they sneak, you go then I will meet him up now they make.
But unless you say you go sit down there, you go sit down there and talk what?
No, definitely that not get for happen. Not to that they say. So not only we need to the easy to make a talk say for this time, you can just like. Let me go stop in and make out say when they go tell you say talk to this, not talk to this. Me not get energy set for them pettiness thing, I not get time. I just tell you because I feel certain and we they meet, you understand, we they talk. I will tell you say that this I'm not comfortable with. You understand? You said go tell me say I know they do one. Even if bad if you tell me say I know they do I talk to the person. It's not bad.
Yeah. That's me. Yeah. Sam control to it. Right.
I'll put all it.
Tell me to it.
I'll put an amulu all it.
So you can meet somebody, they can't tell us, okay, I have to cut off all ties with you. Then the person you want to go 6 solace to, they can't tell me say me get issue with the person. Are you serious? No, I'm just saying.
Though they are personal reasons.
What's up, Aleki? Woman, I was not feeling man.
I'll talk to her.
Okay.
You deserve for me. Not to me, except personal can talk.
I
talk to you because and I still apologize. I know you want.
Oh, no apologize to me.
No.
No, you make me more mad. Sure.
Okay.
Just do you.
Okay. Can we still be friends?
No, we're not friends. No, never. Maybe it's all go be party. Tomorrow I'm going to become a take a knife. This is how serious it is because I see as everything you do was on purpose.
No.
It be deliberate. It be because like when somebody they are aware of something, then you do one. So the person for no reason.
You think so? We can?
Yes, then you do. Clearly, it shows.
For what kind of listen?
What's the money me? Now the fact say. Now the fact say. What's the money? Now the fact say. This not what I mentioned. Say I know one day at this situation. This is my fear. Me not adult. I can go to anybody. If I do it 2 days, I do it 2. If I have to do it 1 day, I even go to the extent. If they joke with and they say, come, anything you want. If I might be side chick with me, if I might be flat body, you understand? That's how open I am. And so me, they want me to talk and not to joke and they joke. I like for put waiting there between me and person. Because me, I don't like bang. So I like for know me position. I don't like when anybody they remind me of me position. If I be still there, if I want to flat around with you, I did one. We for me, then I also be you understand? That's how I am. If I be going for at all. If I be not saying I reach your level, do with you, I take point blank say it's cool. I don't get anything for you more they as paddy. We for me, they like from the genesis. I keep telling you, make what you really want states. Because I don't get this kind of hope or this kind of feeling. I can look, me not even care the fact that they had a relationship with everybody. And all that in the MSC work I was good with everyone. Are good with everybody now. The man there, the woman there, the this or the that. So, but I don't get good relationship with man because of Victor. So man, aside from that, they don't good. Think how that they don't left self. Few, very few. They reach 3 self. Now they may get that kind of relationship. They self not because of Victor. Would I get a grudge because of pieces Malaika? Would I get a grudge because they be want me no waiting? Would I get a young grudge they go enter now inside the woman there? The woman there would I be the one now where they make like for sin and then they back to the defect? It's a bit kind thing. So from Genesis, be clear. What do you want? Not there in a rush. Nobody not be they rush you. Nobody not be tied up like your neck. Now inside this house will be there. Then you know go come, you come give this kind waiting. No, anyways, a better way you remind me.
For me, I think not make the hasty decision, say the party friendship part.
No, you know why they make that decision, babe? Because now the same thing happened between us here. We now in God, Now you no more go talk and day. We no go ever able talk because even say now this so the perception everybody gets. We fix na the head. We like you pull all kinds Sarah. Now say them be there, then me can the picture. That's so everybody they think. If some man all know the truth and lie, they lie you. I know I know say that not to be business. You understand? So me no want stand it because I no go and make and put me back. Now even a double situation, people and sit down there. We ain't say that them be party like we see. We me get issue with me idol. Them be party. Me no know it would have be sent and say me cut off them party business. It go there back. So why me and I forget a relationship? It clearly disrespect and disgrace me before everybody. Then me and I can be party back. What me want proof for us so? No, I need to do that day. I need to do that. Ah, good. I don't want anything against her. Myself need my own time back for process, whatever I need. Myself need my own time for deal with myself because I don't even know how I come to that point. Say for make I lose me card that way. For me somebody open me eyes so maybe they watch me na me they use me maybe to me face. I see I'm back all in fact I they make excuse back na me say this not so easy they use me na so. For me I be that stupid. For go team up and stand up for a total stranger. So that means if I deal with not so in. I not get issue with you. So any two I defend, I not get issue with you. But may we just do like how this. So we too like they pray for God go make it not happen. May we all see we self inside this house back. No, I just they tell you no more. May you know. Yes, because if you deal with people them or you deal at that line of people that when I saw them once and so then they think you know. And all this thing will happen from one get pussy come out. And then they blame game. So we they go up Sunday, we they go see me know it know. All this thing one get person and recruit all them people. In fact, two people them. One person will vex because I deal with you, and one person will vex because you can deal with me. Now they recruit the rest of mankind, puts together and do it they ever do. For make I get it and can't drag poor Augustine inside the issue. Because I mean, because I can talk as I make good at Etsy. Because of me and Victor in situation. They watch now, I don't know how they call it. They wrap yourself in the situation. They make that way. If it be gets anything, me, if I mean you, and reasonable people waiting and they do, then they wait me this week pass. Or maybe you go now, do now. You understand? And you go out Sunday. Or maybe go now, do now. Go see waiting and for see. I don't say that so. But maybe inside this house because of situation where he puts me inside, in the middle of the situation. It's so unimaginable. You don't even know what you do. Trust me. I just hope. I just pray. Whatever we ask for. You're not supposed to be this thing. You don't even know what you want. That's the thing. Yeah, you don't know what you want. Don't pull up and marry to a relationship. You don't even know what you want. Because anybody will go do that kind of thing and they will do with somebody that you make excuse. No, wait, Yana. You make excuse to yourself. When you go, you lead Sarah on. You can't make excuse.
Team inside go lead Sarah on, but Sarah from the onset is clear. So not even talk Bonande. No. From the onset it's clear. There's no secret about it. So the individual to Sarah, in Sarah, no. MK, be Pope, be all that they don't want to do. They know. And if I go begin, camera then at the social side. We get your peace. Even to yesterday, you meet Sarah and to me. Tell her, say, we are friends.
Say, out of conversation, say, people will go be mad.
Wait. Snappers, me, I be shocked when they don't know you bed, the way when they don't know you bed. I don't say like party, but the simple fact say, you don't ask this to be girlfriend. You don't tell and say me this. Amazing.
That's my point. Wait, no. You don't know you bed like that day.
When last you see Sarah can't don't know me. Can't set na me bed.
I know, but
and medicine can give me yesterday and this speaking good way make you sit down under.
I know say that. Me say I don't get problem with Sarah. Sarah, who they call a doctor? Now doctor they not the boss. But all then in a like that situation with Kama, you will be uncomfortable. I think your problem is you not like for hurt people and feelings, which they give the.
No, I'm not saying I like for hurt people and feelings. They choose the people and feelings the way they hurt. Because we get that conversation, they say they choose somebody. They make a tell us they say I'm solace. Now I ain't want for go to solace. So that go then at that point they tell me say me get issues.
You know, say I be hurt as a friend. Where I do what I do because of you.
Because you don't make yourself clear to her. That's it. Now you be choose for doing so. Now be sending for doing so. Now you be choose for do so because you don't make yourself clear. Because you don't make yourself clear.
I'll tell you my reasons. I'll talk to Christina. Yeah.
You know.
I think you need to tell.
You should tell the reasons. You guys should sit and talk and tell
No,
the reasons.
I don't get the beginning. I don't get the reasons then. I don't get that. For the fact say Victor they tell me like for say you know they put this whole thing. They make this again for them and be hate for some time because they make her look responsible. Like say now me tell you say me left that party in the dark, Victor. I
never said that. No, I never said that.
No, that's what you say because if you dey tell me say. If me know how that person be feel, why be they with you? Like for saying I'm responsible.
I mean shit. No. So now when you talk like for say like me no care about waiting how me like when you talk say like I can scared for hot spot like for make person feel hot. You don't done. Say me choose it.
No, like inside the situation, you dey freeze.
Yeah.
And you just go along with the flow.
It's because me I get party with it.
Then they see it, then they uncomfortable then, but for pull the word, they know then they able for pull the word.
Even though I put on 9 months back. So that's why I say they choose the people that way they hot. You choose the people that way feel say easy for them. Okay, this person I can just do and this no more. You go. Scott's free. I can just do and so I'm good with it. Now I do so. Now I exhibit because me they keep telling you over and over. They tell you the same thing. When we say all this not for be happen, 2 years not for be ever here. Because that network they talk to you, be tell me what you get for tell me.
Now everybody they process something or just the same thing.
Well, process something when you already make a decision. Now you might say you don't have to continue to whatever they do. What you be doing for process? For me, hurt the person more. Now you be for process, you be a fan way or situation because this is what you did. Look what you do. Look at this all. All man be need for no. When me to be the talk, we they talk. Not to between we and I be there. Jama be need for no. So waiting be all this, so may put me in that situation. Not to from observe. You know, do everything.
Oh, who's Jama? We dey talk. You call me say while we talk.
Even before I call, I know one go. You gonna make a routine. I mean,
go it here.
Make sure that we set your book school.
Don't forget, we want candle. Yeah, but you want to. Answer me before I go pray.
Say obviously.
Put that candle here.
Don't put it on there. Come on, put fish here.
That means we're trying to talk for you. Where will you change the flag? Come down.
Faithful God, I worship you.
No, we don't.
I worship you. You are too faithful.
Because on this tomorrow, you not trying to come out.
You never tell me.
But left hand.
Tell me.
Come on. I'm going to go
Come on. What's happening, man?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Come on.
Where are we position?
That's it. I can have the food. I know it's the one. What do you mean? I said abon. No, I like it.
Come on, put something inside, you know. Left to you.
No, mamá, papá,
I'm going to take something.
Yeah, August minutes. No, they.
Sorry.
We're not going for food too. Let's see all of it.
And you know, kind of kitchen. I'm going to make 1, 2 something for himself. Not to tell long of Sabi cook, but wait someone.
next week.
You need water?
Yes.
How am I vexé?
Isso aí fine.
I'm